The worst part about losing weight is always feeling hungry. So, today we're actually going to go over why you're always hungry and why you are still not losing weight. So, exactly why your hunger is actually sabotaging your weight loss and how to actually fix it this time. So, let's get into it. So, the first thing is my actual journey. I went from 270 pounds, like borderline, like binging every single night, to 140 pounds with visible abs and full control of my hunger. This wasn't like any magic or anything. It wasn't like some miracle supplement. It wasn't even just like crazy willpower, okay? It was all about mastering low calorie, high volume foods that changed everything. This is what I call the actual forge method. This is me at 270, and this is me at 140. First off, are you actually liking what you're doing right now to actually lose weight, right? You're already starving by 3 p.m. You know, that mid afternoon crash isn't just like annoying, it's a sign your approach is broken. You should not be feeling super hungry at 3 p.m. And what happens every time when you're starving, like you have bad decisions every single time. It is so hard to make good decisions if you're always hungry. Another thing is your weight loss slow. You're putting in all this effort, you're feeling miserable, and the scale is barely moving. Meanwhile, your friend, let's say Chad, is eating burgers and somehow losing weight. And I know I was in that situation too. I would always see my skinny friends. I'd be like, dude, how is Chad eating whatever he wants? But when I eat like barely anything, I'm still gaining weight. It's more about you're still grabbing junk food for these cravings, okay? So those aren't cravings that your body's screaming for actual sustenance because you're trying to survive on bird portions and calorie dense foods, which is not discipline. You're basically shooting yourself in the foot. Now back to the actual forge method. So the solution, low calorie, high volume foods. So they take up more space in your stomach. Your stomach has stretch receptors that signal fullness. So more physical volume actually equals stronger fullness and signals to your brain, keeping you satisfied longer. And they're harder to overeat. So if you actually try to binge cucumbers, like I literally dare you to actually try, your jaw will get so tired before you even hit 100 calories compared to how easy it is to eat 1,000 calories worth of chips or 1,000 calories worth of burgers. And three, they actually help you to stay in a deficit without hating your life. So you can eat massive portions while actually still losing weight. So no more feeling deprived or actually staring sadly into these tiny different portions. But if you don't use the forage method, right? If you don't focus on this, here's what will happen. You'll blow your calories by the start of lunch, you'll keep chasing quick snacks and do nothing, and you'll mentally break and you'll binge again by the weekend. Then you'll blame yourself and not your actual approach, which is the reason that you're gaining the weight. It's because of your approach. So, your actual approach, sure, keep eating the 500 calorie protein bars thinking you're doing something, okay? Keep wondering why you're always hungry even though you're eating clean. That protein bar might be healthy, but it disappears in 3 bites and leaves you hungry 20 minutes later. Meanwhile, you could have eaten an entire mixture of like salad with chicken for the same amount of calories and stayed full for hours. Your body doesn't necessarily care about your intentions. It responds to volume and nutrition, not just a diet label. So here are some examples of foods that are actually low calorie and high volume. Let's get it. So protein plus volume, so egg whites with loads of veggies, Greek yogurt with berries, lean proteins with big ass salads. Okay. And for fruits and vegetables, we got strawberries, cucumbers, watermelon, zucchini, cauliflower, rice, bell peppers, broccoli, and spinach. And here are some smart swaps for some junk food. So air popped popcorn versus chips, shirataki noodles versus pasta, zero cal dressing versus oil-based dressing. So you're not supposed to eat less food, you're supposed to eat smarter. That is how you make weight loss 10 times easier. So make sure you stop fighting the hunger, start fighting your approach. If you're still hungry every day on your cut, it is not willpower, okay? It's your poor strategy. So this isn't just about losing weight, it's about making sure you win your day without losing your mind. Okay, I promise you, if you implement this forage method, it is going to make weight loss 10 times easier. Now, I'll give you some examples. So these are my clients, okay? So this is Sebastian, this was Pedro, and this is Kai. So Sebastian, he was always struggling with actual volume eating because he didn't know what it was, right? He didn't know about the forage method. So when I actually put him on as a client, within 1 week, we got him down 6 pounds, okay? When I put Pedro on, we got him down over 30 pounds total, and we got Kai losing over 80 pounds within a year. So obviously, huge success on their end. For some of my clients, it is a lot more in-depth than that and more personalized because it wouldn't make sense for me to just throw low-calorie foods at you and make it adapt to your lifestyle. So find a way you can structure it into your lifestyle that works best for you, especially if you're busy with work. Find a way you can structure it so that you can actually fit in work and your workouts. Find a way so that you can actually balance your calories and manage them thoroughly so that you are not wasting them all in the morning and that you don't feel hungry at night and you don't feel inclined to binge. Once you do that, you will see success like my clients. If you've been struggling to lose weight for the past 3 years and you are having a hard time structuring it into your schedule, click the link in the description below and I'll see if you're a good fit to work with one-on-one. Besides that, let me know what videos in the comments would actually help you lose weight the most, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But don't forget to like and subscribe.